I never thought much of the old family cabin deep in the woods. Long before my grandparents converted it into a summer retreat, it stood alone, weathered by time and neglect. The locals called it the Whispering Cabin, claiming the walls held secrets best left untold. I brushed aside the warnings, ready to enjoy a weekend of isolation. But that first night, as darkness settled like a shroud, the air grew heavy with the echoes of the past. It started as a low murmur, barely audible like the rustling of leaves. But as the hours dragged on, the whispers became clearer, weaving through the rooms like a spectral ribbon. "Help us," they beckoned, insisting and haunting. As I sat by the fireplace, the flames flickering, shadows danced along the walls, twisting and bending in ways that made my heart race. My curiosity turned to unease when I discovered something peculiar in the attic, a worn-out journal bound in cracked leather. The pages were yellow with age, filled with frantic scribbles detailing the descent of previous visitors into madness. Each entry spiraled further into despair as if the cabin was devouring their sanity. One passage caught my eye most, a chilling account of a dreadful ritual conducted under the light of the full moon. They believed the cabin was alive, a conduit for something dark and ancient that craved emotion and fear. That night I lay wide awake, my senses heightened with terror. The whispers intensified, punctuated by soft thuds against the walls, and for a fleeting moment I swore I saw a figure standing in the corner, shrouded in darkness. My heart pounded fiercely as I fought the urge to flee, drawn instead to an overwhelming curiosity. What had happened in this forsaken place? What had lured so many before me? As the final vestiges of sanity threatened to slip away, I knew I had to leave, but the whispers grew urgent, coaxing me to stay, to listen, to understand. In that moment, the chilling realization dawned upon me. Maybe it wasn't just the walls that held secrets, but the very land itself, soaked in the memories of those who had perished in search of answers. I could feel it now, the weight of history pressing down as I took my last breath inside that cursed cabin. When dawn broke, nothing remained of my weekend getaway but an echo, another whisper drifting through the trees, waiting for the next soul brave enough or foolish enough to listen.